Welcome back, everyone, to Achievement Hunting 101. This is level 393. And unfortunately, it's just the two of us tonight because Inigo had a previous engagement. He is currently standing in line outside the local GameStop waiting for the latest Airy release for the collector's edition, Birds of a Feather collectible. I think
yeah.
it's
it's
anyhow,
super rare.
Yeah, he's going to tell us all about it when he returns next time. So it's just myself and Freaky. So how are you, man?
Doing well. just got in from work. You know, we're recording a little later than usual this evening, so
Indeed. This is going to fall apart in a hurry, isn't it?
I mean, that's kind of what it's like. Our wheelhouse, let it all fall apart real quick. So it's okay. But yeah, no, I had a fun weekend coming back from Pittsburgh. Visited a buddy up there that I hadn't seen in a while, along with a cheer competition for the daughter. So it's a good time.
Yeah, she win?
They got her. She's on two teams, and she got second. Both teams got second. So they didn't win. I guess that would be not winning. But, you know, out of, I think, one division, she had 7 teams in it. And the other division, they had 6 teams. So, I mean, good finishes. I mean, their score objectively was probably the highest of the season, but the other team, one other team in each division, just had a higher score. So,
all right, right on. That's that cheer life. That's
it's there's a thing. It is very so. This is a funny little story. So my mom. Oh, wow, my wife. That's a big 40-inch lip. I'm sure Freud would have a field day with that.
Good Lord. Let's not dissect that one too far.
Yeah. So my wife, she and her and a couple of the other cheer moms have this hat. It's an LCD hat with you could program messages that go across it, and usually the message they have is like hit 0, which is a good thing for cheerleading. That means you didn't drop a stunt, you hit 0. Another thing that they have is like, you know, why be gold when you can be platinum, because the gym is Platinum Force Athletics. So they have these messages that go across them during the competitions. Well, I walk in, and apparently these are hackable because one of the other cheer moms had it, and the message across it said, "Kiss me." And I was like, that's interesting, because she's not that kind of I mean, she does have a sense of humor, but she's not that kind of sense of humor.
Oh, well, I mean, your hands were tied at that point.
Yeah. So I was like, that's interesting. And I pointed it out to my wife, and my wife looked at it and was like, "Did you put that on your hat?" And she's like, "No." And she was like mortified. And then she looks at me like I did it. And to be fair, I am the kind of person that would do that.
Indeed.
But I didn't realize I could. So I was like, trust me, if I knew I could have, I would have. But yeah, no, later the message, they finally put a password protection on it, because once they fixed it, that got changed again, and the message was, "I pooped today." So
hey, that sounds like a good day some days, man.
Oh man, yeah, most days.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's something to be proud of, but
right, exactly.
Are these those LED hats that, you know, like have like the different LED lights on the front of them? Is that the ones you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like a big,
yeah,
probably like
I have one
4 by 6 inches, maybe. It's like the whole forehead size, and yeah, and there's an app for it on the phone, and you can program what it says.
We bought ours from a shady fellow out of a kiosk in a mall.
Oh, nice.
Of course, we talked him down on the price, and we felt pretty good about it. We got 4 of them, so.
Oh, nice, yeah. No,
it's my little dance troupe, you know.
Definitely. Oh, I remember. Yes.
Yeah. So we wore them in our latest performance, where we wore fat suits and danced to this one song called "Time for Love." It was a Valentine's Day theme. So
nice.
Maybe, just maybe, I'll post something on it in the Discord, in case you want to see me dancing in a fat suit. And,
always, that'd be great.
Yeah. So, for me, I mean, I know you're talking about cheer, but for me, man, soccer. Yeah, I'm the soccer coach. Been a soccer coach for 20 years, and at my school, and Man, this time of year, it's enjoyable, but at the same time, man, it's just exhausting.
Oh, I'm sure. Like it's
Like every night. So like my week's just been hellacious with soccer, like every freaking night, and then at some point I got a pack and leaving the country on a few days. So
right. Yeah.
yeah. So if anybody happens to be out in France and Spain, and yeah, if you're, I'll be close to you. But
FBI finally caught up with you, huh?
yeah, yeah, I gotta get out of here, but I gotta coach that soccer game first, you know. So, so yeah, it's been interesting. So, we got how about some updates? You got some amazing updates for us?
I do. I know we ended on a cliffhanger last time,
yes,
2 weeks ago, with my streak, and thank God after we were talking afterwards, and while I was browsing TA, my streak did get fixed. It was my time zone. I had to fix my time zone because I didn't have the correct. I was so for my profile. I didn't realize it was separate. My profile, I had my time zone, so all my achievements had the timestamp of when I unlocked it. But I guess you can change the time zone of your achievement streak. So my achievement streak time zone was actually UTC, which is like I don't know if it's plus or minus 5 or 6, whatever it is, but it's whatever UTC time is, like the Greenwich Mean Time or Universal Travel Central, whatever it stands for. But my streak is fixed. It is currently at 60. I'm checking it right now. 65 days, I believe. 65 days. Yep. Starting the 5th of January. Freaking January 4th. My lazy butt didn't get out of bed to unlock an achievement.
Do you regret that day more now?
I mean, no, not really.
I mean, you described it as not getting out of bed, but rather you just had complete disinterest in doing it before bed.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't even in bed at the time. I was about to get into bed, and literally it would have taken no time.
Yeah, you couldn't spare 30 seconds to fire up a little crap game. And
I know. where I know. I mean, I'm kind of like, because I wanted to have an achievement for. I mean, my goal is to have an achievement, a 1-year achievement streak, and ideally having unlocked an achievement every day in a singular year would be nice. But I will instead have to unlock an achievement through the 4th of January 2027 to have a 365 day. Well, no, it would be 366 because it's a leap year. Oh no, is it a leap year? No, 28 is a leap year. Never mind.
Yeah,
I am wrong on that. So, but yeah, so I did save my streak, and I do have to unlock one today when we get off. So I need to remember.
I'll remind you, man.
Yeah, I have. So I know you had suggested a game a couple shows ago, but I actually got a good game. Explosive Jake was suggested to me by Hawkeye, and it's very simple. It's a Bomberman-esque type game where you're in a level and you're dropping explosives to find the door that's covered up by a boulder, and the door's locked to the next level, and you gotta find the key that's also covered up by a boulder. So you explode. You just set bombs to explode the rocks and the boulders, but there's also zombies and ghosts and stuff running around on a predetermined path through the level. So it's very simple, but it's Bomberman-esque.
So were they rock zombies?
I don't think they were rock zombies. They might be.
It wasn't a rock.
It wasn't rock. Raw.
It wasn't a rock.
No, it wasn't a rock. There are rocks. There are zombies.
Are you sure it wasn't a rock zombie?
There might have been. Maybe it could be a rock zombie. It's like an 8-bit pixel game, so there's not really that much definition to it. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably so. All right. So, well, congratulations on that.
Yes. And that is to date my 3rd longest achievement streak at 65 days.
That's significant, man. That's pretty cool. So, for me, I guess the updates I have is that I went ahead and I finished up Legend of K, and by finish it up, I mean I finished the 80-page walkthrough that I was navigating through last time we talked, and Uh, I guess the only thing I really want to say about it, well, maybe two things, is the first was that they really described the final boss as being this massive fight that was going to. It took about 2 pages of the walkthrough, maybe, and of single space like strategy on how to beat this guy, and maybe 3 pages. It was very lengthy. Apparently, it's a very tough boss battle. I got to the boss battle, and I'm not really sure where these 3 pages were necessary. It was not that spectacular. There was some good advice on it though, and but it was not like the guy clearly oversold the difficulty of the game on this with the walkthrough. Maybe it was a more challenging game back in its heyday 20 years ago.
Mhm.
But yeah, so anyway, it just kind of left me puzzled, and then it left me thinking, maybe I do need to try the harder difficulties.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know if I can do this 80-page walkthrough, but I kind of still know where everything is, and it really wasn't challenging at all and easy. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I may end up giving it a go on the harder difficulties. So to be continued. I don't have the completion by any stretch. I'm missing a couple of the achievements. Most of them are the difficulty related ones, but anyway, I'll let you know if I decide to pick that one back up. That was, yeah, that wasn't a great experience, but it wasn't a terrible experience. I ended up kind of enjoying the game, to be honest.
Right.
So,
It's the games that I find that I really don't have any kind of expectation are the ones I kind of
mm,
enjoy more than the ones where I'm totally stoked for that kind of just maybe aren't bad games that just don't
mhm.
live up to your expectations.
Yeah, well, for me, it was more just the nostalgia effect of playing a game that reminded me of that bygone 64-bit style era, I guess, with the Nintendo 64. It really reminded me of a game you would have played on the Nintendo 64, which
Okay.
makes sense because it came out on the PlayStation 2, so they were
Yeah.
they were at the same time period. But anyhow, that was about the only really big update that I had. Is I finally did do that, so I was uh, excited about that.
Well, out of all my friends, you are the one of four that have had any achievements unlocked. Would you be willing to guess who any of the others are?
On the
For my friend scores on the
Legend of K
Legend of K, yeah.
anniversary, important distinction.
Anniversary, yes, yes.
Anniversary, not the original, not the
Not
2005
the original,
PlayStation.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they
okay.
may be on the original, but yeah. This is for this.
Let's see. Well, I'm not sure who you're friends with, but I mean, I imagine
They're all. I mean,
Redemption.
they're all in the Discord.
Oh, well, Redemption, I guess, is in the Discord. So,
Yeah, I've seen them in there.
yeah.
I don't have Redemption on here though, and I'm pretty sure I'm
Huh.
friends with Redemption. So
Let's see. Probably, are you friends with Lucas? Lucas is probably played. He's played everything.
I'm not friends with Lucas.
Okay. See,
So we're
it's
not doing
tough.
some deep cuts here. So I'll just throw them. I'll just give it to you.
All right.
We got Mental Knight.
Okay.
He has 40 points unlocked. Chin Doctor and Chesno are the three.
Oh, yeah. I would have
And
guessed.
it seems like Chin Doctor and Chesno have only started the game. They have the first achievement at 10 points.
Yeah,
And
and
then
that's
that's
just a reminder for those of you that are going to travel in your time machines back to buy this game before it was delisted. That you have like about four, or I think it was no, I think it was 7 achievements that you can get kind of within the first hour and some change, and then it just
yeah, it looks
falls
like
off.
seven. Yeah.
Yeah, then it falls off a cliff, and you're in for a long haul if you want number 8.
Oh no, and it looks like maybe I'm not friends with Redemption because he is the 9th person to complete the game.
Yeah,
Was the 9th, and
yeah.
Owu was the 8th. There you go.
Well, there you go. Yeah, so a couple folks muscled through that one. It's really not as bad as I'm making it out to be. You almost, I think it's a little bit of the, what is that called, where you fall in love with your captor. I don't know why. It's just
Oh gosh, the Stockholm syndrome. Is that
yeah,
what it is?
That's it,
Yeah.
Stockholm syndrome. So you develop a very tight knit Stockholm syndrome with the camera that is floating
Oh
behind your
god, I
head.
forgot. That was the
Oh wait,
yeah.
let me tell you about
Jeez.
the absolute worst part in the game, and but it's not in the sense that there's a workaround for it.
Okay.
So there's this one health upgrade that's in this chest. And imagine like a really tall cylinder, like a bean can that just keeps on going. I mean, it's like a really tall bean can. And so along the edges of this bean can, you have a bunch of little notches that you can jump from one to the other. And that's the level setup that they had here. You had to work your way up to the top by winding your way up the cylinder. And if you're along the edges and the camera auto adjusts behind you, well, if you're on the edges, you can imagine that this is problematic because the camera is unable to get behind you and there's this tiny little ledge. And then it ends up, you're able to see like whether or not your character has dandruff or not, or you're just staring him right in the face, and it's kind of like glitching, trying to get behind you. This part was complete. Would have been just a normal platforming challenge, uneventful in any other game, but I couldn't do it. I got about 3/4 of the way up the cylinder, and I fell, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm done. I couldn't do it. But I had read at that point that there was the opportunity to buy the upgrades that you missed later on in a shop. It wasn't 100% clear that was an option, but I can tell you, if you're, again, traveling in your time machine, going back in time to play this game, that it is available. So that was the only one I missed, and I was able to buy it in the shop near the end of the game, and I got the achievement for it. So, and then I had said earlier that I had missed one of the magic upgrades because I hadn't started following the walkthrough yet. And that ended well too, because I bought that in the shop as well. So apparently if you miss a couple of the collectibles, that you can actually get them in the shop. So I think that's pretty cool that they allowed you to do that. And I'm trying to think of another game that does that, where if you miss like a collectible, you can just buy it in the, I guess it's kind of a loose collectible. It's like a upgrade, I guess. So a health upgrade. Something like that, where, you can get them out in the wild, or, screw it, let me just buy it in the shop.
I don't know if there. I mean, there are games where
sure there is.
There are games where to max out like a health, you have to find the upgrades and also purchase all of the ones that you come across. But I don't know if there's got to be a game out there where if you happen to miss an upgrade in the field, that you can purchase it later in the game.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a nice. That's a pro in the game, from my opinion.
Yeah. I was thinking, I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. I'm sure that it is.
Top of my head.
Yeah, I'm sure that everyone's going to tell us, you fools, what about blank, which is like the most obvious, example of that. Whatever that is, I do not know what it is. So, but anyway, that's about all I really want to say about Legend of K Anniversary. Not a terrible game. And again, completely unavailable. And chances are, if you were going to play it, you would have played it in the last 12 years that it's been released, or the last 20 when it was originally released. So,
and if you don't have it now, too bad, right?
Right. So, you can come to Achievement Flex.
There we go.
And you can play it on my tag if you want.
Perfect.
I got it. So.
I know. When I went to Achievement Fest, it was, just a lot of people that I didn't know, but met a lot of friends. But I know there was an Xbox 360 there that had the hard drive that had a bunch of digital games that weren't available anymore. And I forget whose that was, but that was a very popular Xbox to play on.
Yeah, you probably were battling me to get on it, because I wasn't around.
I didn't even try to battle anybody to get on it. I definitely watched a lot of X-Men be played on it. But I was there to have fun. I like I played some Guitar Hero. I played some Rock Band. But other than that, I don't know if I really zoomed in on anything. I could have taken a lot more advantage of. Did take advantage of that special guitar that one gentleman brought that would automatically play the songs.
Yeah.
You had to strum. You had to program the song in and then strum the first note, and then it would play the rest of the song perfectly on whatever difficulty you wanted to.
Yes.
And I did take advantage of that to get a couple of 2-player achievements and a couple of the harder achievements on Guitar Hero 3, I believe. But
nice.
Yeah. Then I did take advantage of the whole people, having the people there that are good at Rock Band and those rhythm games to get some of the difficulty achievements on Rock Band too, because they have the whole setup in the back.
Yep. Yeah. So again, if you want, we can do our best to set up as much as we can. But
That's right. Talking about Achievement Flex, come on
let's
out.
do it, man. Yeah, come on. So
I know you got the website up for that, right? I need to go.
Website's been updated, achievementflex.com, and you can read about it and sign on up and come on out. So yeah, we're making it a go. It looked like we had enough people interested in it. It would probably be a small group, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. So
it's all right. Yeah.
I'd just be excited to see everybody again. So that'd be pretty cool. So, but anyway, what about I guess we move into some games. What game did you want to discuss this week?
While I was taking my travel Xbox with me to Pittsburgh.
Ooh, a travel Xbox.
Yeah. I have a little Xbox S.
Is that the skillet?
Yeah, it's a skillet. You got the white with the skillet on top. Yeah. But it has a screen on it that has a case with a screen on it, and it's plugged right into it. And I don't even take it out of the case. It just has the screen right connected to it. So when it's at home, I just have it plugged into my TV. I have the power cord in my backpack with the HDMI cable and an extra power cord for the Xbox. And then I just throw it in my backpack and go. I have a controller and a headset in there and just take it with me. So I don't even need I just need Wi-Fi. That's all I need.
Nice.
But set that up to get my achievements in Pittsburgh. And I came across a game on Game Pass that I found that just sucked me right in, and it is called Minishoot Adventures. And as much as I want to talk about this game, I'm not going to, because I know Koosh Moose is going to talk about it next week. And this is his kind of game. I mean, I'll talk about it probably for like a minute or two here, 30 seconds, just give a little brief overview, but I'm not going to really get into the nitty gritty. Minishoot Adventures, it's on Game Pass. And listening to Koosh this past week, it was a Steam game, and he purchased it on Steam. He didn't expect it to come to console or come to Xbox, so he totally forgot about it. And they had a shadow drop on Xbox this month for Minishoot Adventures, and it came out this month. And it's on Game Pass. It is a twin stick shooter, bullet hell, Metroidvania. And it is absolutely, it pulled me in. I'm a sucker. I guess I know last week we mentioned about getting a genre for myself, and I have to think twin stick shooters I really do kind of enjoy. I don't know how many are on my tag. I know Geometry Wars, Smash TV.
The problem with it, it is. The problem with it is that it's not its own genre. Like, it's one of the genres I think should be one. It's just listed it's just listed as a shooter, and then you're going to get all these other games.
I'm not.
You don't want. They should. Right. I don't want to do the shooter genre. That one's awful, but. Yeah, it should have its own genre, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's kind of like Platfailers, man. It should have its own thing. But
Hebroxia. Have you played that game? Hebroxia 2.
I'm not a shooter guy.
So it's a side scroller shooter. Like, you have the screen moves,
right?
It continually moves forward. But I would also consider it a twin stick shooter, because you move your ship with the left stick and you shoot with the right stick. So that would have to be a twin stick shooter, even though you're not moving the level like most traditional twin stick shooters. You're moving the level around you when you're moving. But this, I would consider Hebroxia a twin stick shooter also. I'm surprised that's not its own genre, but I mean, I'm surprised. Man. I don't think bullet hell is its own genre either.
I kind of associate those with just shooters, but
there's definitely a difference. I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, I would say there's more of a difference between twin stick and shooter than bullet hell and shooter. But I was going to tell you, there was so many those little easy completion games that came out in the twin stick shooter recently. I played a whole slew of those when I was in the contest and needed like quick achievements.
Yeah.
Oh, I swear, man, they flooded the market with stick shooting, like 3,000 gamer score.
Oh
If you
wow. I'll
like
have to
them,
go back and look.
yeah, I'll have to tell you. See, I'll do a little research here. I'll give you some names here in a second.
Okay.
I won't interrupt your flow here.
Yeah, yeah. So Minishoot adventures. I mean, there's supposedly a story to it. You're a little like spaceship, I guess, in this world where this corruption magic comes. I don't know, captures all your friends, and you go around and you save your friends. But it's the first twin stick shooter I've played. That's a Metroidvania, as well as also a twin stick shooter. Like you have to, and while you're playing it, you come across these parts of the level that you need to go to. I need to go this way, but you don't have the power up that you need to get to the other side yet. Now I know traditionally in the Discord with AH101, it's funny. Oh, double jump, Metroidvania confirmed. But this being a twin stick shooter, it's a top down, so there's no double jump. So there's other power ups, like there's a boost that you have to boost over ramps, to jump over gaps. There's a power you can upgrade your weapon, so it's like an ultimate weapon, so it can destroy rocks and bigger obstacles in your direction to unlock secret paths and stuff like that. So there are other abilities to unlock, not like the traditional Vayner abilities like double jump and dash and stuff like that. Although there is, I guess the dash would be one of the abilities you unlock, so you can go over those ramps. But it really pulled me in, and it's a game. Even though you don't like shooters, it's a game you could play because there is an accessibility menu that you can use, and it does not disable achievements.
Oh
so
man,
you can turn on.
you're talking my language now.
You can turn on invincibility. You can turn on all that stuff, and still enjoy the popping of achievements, even if you don't enjoy the game.
That's a great feature that you're speaking of, and
yeah.
Until you said that, I must admit, I was not very interested at all.
Right, and then
it all changed. And then it all changed.
There you go. 180 right around. I'm going to play that game now. So it is. I mean, I assume with the accessibility, because I know a bunch of people have completed it on TA, and it is an estimated 8 to 10 hour completion. So I assume that's with the accessibilities turned on. I don't know, but I mean the achievements are pretty straightforward in any shooter game like this, or any kind of, it's kind of shooter Metroidvania. Find all the power ups. Each power up you get, find the power up to achievement. Beat the boss, get an achievement. Find all the. It's also you have. It's a collection. You're collecting all the different. Like the first guy you collect is the merchant to power up your gun, and then you unlock another merchant to upgrade some other abilities that you have. Then you find a merchant that will heal you. Then you find a merchant that will upgrade your map. So like you're going around finding all these people that's in your village. You're unlocking all these friends, and you're doing races to unlock sprites. And as you're doing this, you're getting achievements for all this stuff. So anyway, that's more than I want to say, because I know Koosh Moose will probably get very deep into this next week. Minishoot Adventures, twin stick shooter. It is absolutely fun. Pulled me in. Has accessibility options, so if you want to play it, go right ahead. So, but I'll move from that to a different shooter that I played this weekend because it was on my RTDL, or I played last week, and this game is called Wizodd.
Wizodd. Okay.
Yes, and that's spelled exactly like you just said. Wizodd. One word.
Yeah, you know me.
It is also a shooter. It is, and I'm having a little difficult. So there's some RNG into some of the achievements and finishing the game, and it is not quite as easy as the 1 to 2 hour completion time I mean, it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not a difficult game, but it's not one that you're just going to breeze through. You have to have a little bit of skill, because you will die in it. And so there's Wizodd, it's another twin stick shooter. But imagine if Zelda was a twin stick shooter.
Okay.
So you're going through like a dungeons like Zelda. You start in a room, you have your magic wand that shoots beams or little bullets at the enemies, and you can upgrade your magic wand. You can get a different magic wand, so it shoots different kind of beams. And then you just have, you have enemies. And there's only 3 levels in the game. You go through the levels, like I said, it's very Zelda-ish. You have your door to your top, north, south, east, west. You go through the doors, collecting upgrades to your weapons, fighting enemies along the way, upgrading your health. You only start off with 3 hearts, just like Zelda. And then you make it to the boss, and you fight the boss, and then once you beat the boss, he unlocks the stairs to go down to the next level. Once you get down to the next level, I don't know if it resets the power on your weapons, but it resets your health back down to 3 hearts, which is freaking annoying. So all the hearts that you upgrade and everything on the first level get reset back down to 3. So you're playing the next level down to 3 hearts. So it is, and the enemies are more difficult. They're not horribly difficult, but they're more difficult than the first level. So you got to make sure they're not hitting you, and it's I like the game, but it is annoying because when you move from one room to the next, the animation kind of has you locked in, but before you are free to move in the next room, the enemies are already moving towards you, shooting you. So you'll get, a lot of times, more often than not, if there's enemies in the next room and they're fast, you'll get hit before you get a chance to move out of the way. And I've been killed more than once just making that to that second room. Or you trying to get to this, I have 1 heart left, trying to find another heart, and I get to the next room and an enemy bum rushes me, and I'm like, you mother, not throwing the controller, but I'm definitely swearing at the TV kind of thing. But like I said, it's a shoot 'em up. Its genre is a shoot 'em up on TA. It would be another one of those twin stick type shooters. You move with the left stick and you're shooting in the direction of your right stick. A very simple game. It's $5. Like I said, it says it's a 1 to 2 hour completion on TA. But like I said, it's taken me a little bit longer. And there are some RNG achievements, like there's 3 different necklaces that have different power ups. So you want to find all the necklaces, and that's one of the achievements. I've had two necklaces at any time. I'm pretty sure there's 3 necklaces. I can get 2 pretty easily, but getting that third one, surviving long enough to open enough treasure chests so the RNG follows your way to get that third one is a pain in the butt. So I have that one left, and I have to finish the 3rd floor. I have yet to beat the 3rd floor. So those are my 2 achievements I have left in the game. And that is Wizodd. Not a deep conversation about games this week, because like I said, I want to let Koosh Moosh dive into that. But yeah, twin stick adventures.
Well, I did find the ones I was thinking of, and most of them have a stack, so you're looking at least 2 or 3 games of each one, and maybe that's why it seemed like there were so many of them. But they're Primal Survivors.
Okay.
And then there's one called God Survivors, but it's spelled weird. It's like missing some letters. It's like God Survivors. I don't know. It's missing like a U or something. I don't know. But and then there's Cats with Guns. So
that one sounds pretty good.
Yeah, Cats with Guns was pretty. It's just like all 3 of these are basically kind of like how Airy rolls. They're just cosmetic. And there was another one that looked like it might have been by the same group. It was called Farmer Survivors. So maybe they're doing like a whole Survivors series.
Okay. Yeah.
With the twin stick, style or whatever. But
did Cats with Guns? Do they make cows with guns too?
That's probably coming.
Are you familiar with that song?
No, it sounds like a Green Jello song though.
No, it would be right up Green Jello, but it's not. It's what is it's? I forget who does it, but I'm sure Retro knows the song too. But yeah, Cows with Guns. I'll show it to you. It's a very fun song.
I think I'm thinking of was it Obey the Cow God or something like that? Isn't that the Green Jello song?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
So not their best hit. I was more of a Rock and Roll Pumpkin guy.
Nice. Green Jello. That's a deep cut right there.
You can have it memorized. You can have the lyrics of Rock and Roll Pumpkin memorized within, I don't know, 15 seconds, I think. It's a pretty epic song.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. Did you ever see all the music videos for Green Jello?
No, I don't think I've seen any music video for Green Jello.
Yeah, so they had a couple and they had like a VHS tape that they sold at one time that had all their videos on it, and I got it, and it did not disappoint.
Do you still have it?
Somewhere, yeah. I'm not sure where it might be worth some money at this point.
That's what I think. Yeah.
But it's just like, yeah, it wasn't even DVD, man. It was like old school VHS, and it had a video for every one of their songs. It was like, you know, I don't know what you would call that, where you make a video for every song you got.
Oh, but yeah. That's on eBay. Green Jello Serial Killer.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, rare, pre-owned, selling for $23 on eBay. Yeah, I might have to pick that up. Yeah, no, it's funny because I have a PC gaming setup. I have a wired mouse, wired keyboard, wired everything, and I play crap games on my PC.
Oh yeah, me too.
I need to use it. I used my bonus last year to buy a pre-built PC, like liquid cooled, like it's a fantastic PC, and I play crap games on it.
You should keep that going by playing Cats with Guns.
I will play Cats with Guns. So the most recent game I played on it, well, the most recent game was Ball Pit, which Burp Ball X Pit, which I enjoy that game, but it's not blowing away the NVIDIA GTX graphics card.
Right.
But the game before that was the Scorchy Sky Trials for Windows, which is the king of crap games.
It's just special.
Yeah, it's I do not even of crap games I would not recommend this one. So. But I completed it. Took me 6 minutes. So,
man, 6 whole minutes. That's
6, and I didn't even get past the 3rd level, I think. So,
was that by choice or by the skill level just really ramps up on the 3rd level?
Yeah, that was by choice. By choice on that one. I was like, I don't need to see more than this. This is
you seen all that offered, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I kind of have 2 games that I was going to mention.
Right.
The you want the one that's musty and smelly, or the one that's kind of a newer one that I was just going to mention kind of briefly? I'll probably talk about it more later. I think you followed the format of the one that you're going to talk about, but not really talk about.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I keep my finger on the pulse of the beat 'em up genre and all things beat 'em up, and so we had a pretty big month so far. We got a follow-up to the Scott Pilgrim franchise, which is
that's right. I saw that.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim EX. So let me tell you about this. I saw that it came out and I bought it immediately because it was $29 and I'm an idiot. And so I bought the game and I was thinking, man, I can't wait to get home and just crack open this. It's like brand, I don't know. I guess there's people out there that read. I don't know, but cracking open that brand new book and or whatever, it's kind of like that. I was gonna bust out this new beat 'em up, and it was like pristine condition because I was looking on TA and I was like, I'm the only idiot on the website that has bought this game for $29. I'm like, that's got to be it. Like nobody else is gonna do it. I mean, who else is gonna pay $29 for a crappy beat 'em up? So I was excited to get home and put the first achievement on it, right? And so I get home, get it downloaded, and I'm sit down, I'm all set. I've been looking forward to this all day, and I start up the game, and I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do for the achievement? I was like, oh, here's one I can control real easy. It's just for finishing all the tutorials. And so I sat there and went through every one of the tutorials and finished, and it's like, great job. It's just, I was like, okay, well, maybe there's some more in the game. And so I get to the first level, and there's like a boss fight that's it starts off with like a boss fight that is kind of challenging, but it's doable. And there's an achievement for beating like the main boss in your first encounter with him. He like flies off at the end. You have to presumably, beat him later on. But I did that. Nothing. I'm like, okay, I know that achievement was something. And then I did like one more where it's like someone threw something at me, so I grabbed it and then I beat him over the head with it and killed him, and that was supposed to be an achievement. And nothing is popping at this point. I'm like, okay, something's going on here. And then it all started dawning on me. This is why there's 0 track gamers. This is why nobody has any achievement. So then I went into the game menu, and there's a the tab that says achievements on it, and it has like all the achievements that would be in the game listed right there,
Yeah.
and they're lit up, and so I know that it registered that I did it. It's just that they didn't pop, and so I wrote in the forum about it, and nobody had anything on there about it, and so I wrote in the forum. It was actually, man, like everybody started piling on this, where I'm like, okay, so I'm not the only idiot that bought this game. Everyone else is having this issue, and we had, yeah, it was viewed 500 times. So I guess,
Oh wow.
yeah, so that was pretty interesting, and so I was ready to come out here and tell you how evil this game was and how it took my money, and I got 0 achievements out of it. And then as I was getting ready, I sent you, the link to join up for our podcast tonight, and I happened to pull up TA just so I could, bemoan this game a little bit more. And it's like one of the headline stories is Scott Pilgrim EX Xbox achievement issue fixed with new update. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so then it was like, I wonder, is it going to do this to me? Am I going to have to redo all the progress I've made?
Oh yeah.
And so as you were, about to join, I ran over and fired up the Xbox real quick and fired up the game. And as soon as I opened it up, 3 rares popped, and I was like, oh, I felt good. And I had the volume turned up and everything. 3 rare achievements, just boop, boop, boop. And so, yeah, I'm officially on this game now. And I kind of wanted to do it also because I was the only one that had done the kill an enemy with their own weapon. So I'm the first one to unlock that. And,
it's always nice to be like in that top, like the first, but also be in that top like 10 of like unlocking the achievement. I have I don't know if I have many games that are like that, but there are
it gives you extra oomph when you get that. Yeah,
there's one, I forget the name of the game, but it's your favorite genre, and
it must be stealth.
It's a plat failure.
Oh, there you go. That's
but it's like you're king. Your dad is dead. He's a king. He's in a coffin, and you're dragging the coffin on wheels through like different levels to get him to whatever. I forget. It's a chariot. Chariot's the name of the game.
Oh yeah. I've heard that.
There are a couple of achievements on Chariot where I am. This is when it was released. It was a game. I think Games with Gold. It was before Game Pass. It was Games with Gold. And I was playing it because we had just moved to California, and it was one of the games that, I hadn't unpacked everything. And my wife we moved to California. My wife flew to Australia immediately to train for her job, and I had to find an apartment. All our stuff was still in our storage container coming across country, so I only had minimal games to play. I started playing Chariot, and I got hooked again. It was fun. And there are several achievements on that game that I have. I am actually the top solution writer for the achievements, and I'm one of the first. I don't know if I'm the actual first on any of those achievements, but I'm definitely in the top like 3 on several of the achievements in Chariot. It is nice to be like the first to blaze that trail.
Yeah, it's a pretty grave situation with that game though. But so. Now that they're fixed, though, all these achievements, I mean, you could spend the $30 and, if you wanted to, get in on
the first. Yeah. I'm looking at it on TA. Only 10 gamers have unlocked anything on TA. It looks like.
Yeah, there's probably going to be more as people realize that it's working now. And there's probably some people that went ahead and played through the game. And I stopped about midway, so I actually got a lot of progress. I just, there wasn't, it was kind of like a lull in it where you don't unlock anything. So I could probably unlock a couple of these that have 0 people on them right now because I have several of this. Yeah,
you totally should.
I know. I just got to do it now. But tomorrow, man, I ain't got no time tonight. And then tomorrow I got a soccer game. I got packed. Man, I ain't got no time.
Did you ever like comment first on anything?
Comment? What do you mean?
Like comment? Yeah, like when you're like on YouTube videos or you're on some website and nobody's made a comment on this post and nobody's commented and you're like first and you just comment first.
Oh man, I think I could probably count on one hand the number of times I've replied to anything like that. I'm not a commenter. I don't comment on things. I have no comments. I keep my comments to myself.
Okay. Well. I guess I don't know. I know I'm not the only one because I've read many first comments that just say first. So
Are you sure they're not bots?
Yeah, they could be. They could be
I
bots.
think you're swimming in an abyss of bots, and you're like the only human that's interacting with them.
An abyss of AI.
Yes, but thanks to thanks to the times that we live in. Yes,
It is.
Rashamase.
I actually looked up how to say her name too.
Rashamase.
Asha Sharma.
Yeah, Rashamase.
They're close, yeah. And I don't want to. Yeah. I want to stay on our good side. I want to stay on the AI's good side. Okay. I know you are a rebel, and
I know.
You just bend the AI to your will.
That's right. I just don't engage with them in the comments. So, yeah. So this game, I wish I had time to play it, but maybe I'll get a few hours to knock out a few of them. I won't be the first to finish the game, that's for sure, because I just don't have any time right now with soccer season underway. But hopefully, I'll get some time at some point to, sit down and just play this game, and because I was so looking forward to it, I really was, and there's a lot to like about it. It looks like, I mean, if nothing else, just look at the achievement for friendship, and it's got a nice little achievement art for that with from Predator.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah, with Dylan, that SOB, and but anyway, that was the new game. So I'll probably talk about this on a later one when I finally get some time and I can give you a full rundown on it. But from what I've played, I really liked it, even though it was kind of trading on thin ice, given that I paid $30 for it and the achievements weren't unlocking. So I was a little upset with it when I first played it, but I recognize it was pretty cool. But I'll save it for another time. So instead, I know this. I need to talk about a game that everybody cares more about.
Okay.
And that game, of course, is a Sega classic.
Oh,
yes, Sega came through.
Okay.
They might have peaked in May of 2011 when they released Thor, God of Thunder.
Oh man,
yeah,
it sounds amazing.
It is. It's got a very what's the dude that plays Thor? Is it
Hemsworth?
Hemsworth? Yeah, Chris Hemsworth. It has Chris Hemsworth, what he would look like if he had dead eyes, and poor resolution face, and he's running around, and it's I don't really know what the plot is. It's you can skip the cutscene, so I'm sure that it's really good, but
aging story, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that it has something to do with some big threat that he needs to take out. And this game is 2011. It's got it's got 10,000 people that played it. I would have thought that's a bit high for this game, but I think a lot of people probably bought it thinking it was going to be like a real easy completion, with being a movie tie-in game, beat 'em up superhero game. Usually those are pretty simple.
Is this a movie tie-in? I mean, I know there was a Thor God of Thunder movie. Is this a movie tie-in for it?
Well, I mean, it's got the actor in it that played Thor. So
yes, yeah.
That would be an awful coincidence if it wasn't.
maybe that's what Thor actually looks like. Come on.
It might be. I mean, maybe he is Thor. I don't know, but I'm thinking that there was a tie in there. We could probably type it into the Arashimase machine and find out that a Thor movie came out in 2011 around that time.
Where's Copilot? I'm going to use Copilot now. See.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm assuming that was one of the first ones. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know how many Thors have been. I think I saw the first one.
I don't know. I don't think I saw the first one. So I think Thor God of Thunder probably was the first one.
Well, there you go.
If I had to guess.
Okay. Well, Sega capitalized on it and made an instant classic. But it's not similar to a lot of the other superhero beat 'em ups, such as, I don't know, choose any. There's so many of them that, like Young Justice Legacy, which I most recently talked about. It wasn't a super challenging game, but it was, it was a superhero beat 'em up game. You have, the Silver Surfer game. It's, again, they're all kind of the same, and there's all kinds of Marvel ones and uh, Spider-Man games for it, and there's all kinds of superhero games, beat 'em ups for the 360.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of people probably bought this thinking that this was going to be the case with this one as well, where it's very doable. And this one's I'd say it's probably a notch ahead of the other ones. It has 10,000 tracked gamers on it, but only 500 people have finished this game. So
Yeah, not a lot at all.
yeah, for a 360 game, that seems a little off. And for a 360 game that has just your normal 1,000 gamer score, to have a 3.4 overall ratio, like, it's like almost 3,500 TA. I mean, that's that's getting up there on a 360 scale of difficulty. But I mean, I can explain to you why it's like that. And so you have at least 2 playthroughs. So you play through on normal, and then that gets you all your upgrades for your character. So you have to play through the game all the way. And on normal, it's not an easy game, which I'll get to in a second. And then once you finish it on normal, all your upgrades, allegedly, I haven't got this far yet, but they all carry over into your next playthrough. And then you play it on the legendary, or the hardest difficulty. Was it legendary? Valhallan difficulty.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. So, and that apparently is very challenging, but there's ways that you can cheese it. So I was playing through on normal thinking it was just going to be all, roses and sunshine. And man, I got to like stage 9-ish, and all of a sudden the difficulty ramped up in a hurry. I was like, maybe I was supposed to be paying attention a little bit more. And there's like all kinds of options in the game, and they don't go out of their way to explain to you that this is what the moves do. And so I hadn't really explored that too much. And so I got to this, it was like this big thing that you had to take down. And they have like these giants throughout the game. They're cosmetically different slightly, and each one does something a little different. But this one was very challenging. And then I defeated this guy, and I thought he was the main boss of the stage. And then I enter this room, and then there's the main boss of the game, or the stage. I was like, oh, dang. I thought I was going to get the achievement for that stage there. And this guy's like this, looks like, what was the name of the dwarf on, was it Lord of the Rings?
Oh, man.
Gimli?
You're right. Yes, yeah. I was going to say you're asking the wrong person, but yeah, Gimli, perfect.
Okay, yeah. It looks like Gimli that like was hit with like some radioactive material, and he's like bigger and just meaner and uglier, and I don't know, he looks like a cross between Gimli and I don't know,
a frost giant.
A frost giant, yeah. And it's like this, and he's jumping around, man. He just pummels you with his fist, and I couldn't get over, like, he just had way too much health, and just, man, he wore me out. I tried to take him down at night, and my brain was already fried. I'm a morning person, so boy, he humbled me in a hurry and made me think, oh, there's no way that I'm going to ever finish this game. So I took a step back. I went and I kind of did some research. This is another thing that's really annoying with these games, like on the 360 of these superhero games, is that it's hard to find anything on it, because
it really is.
It's not a unique name. If you put like Thor, whatever, God of Thunder into, and into the like YouTube looking for a video on how to beat this dude, you're not going to find anything. I mean, you're just going to find video, like you can't find anything. People didn't really make videos back then. And then you're just going to be seeing clips of Thor God of Thunder. Yeah. And so what was kind of, I guess, not romantic in the sense of a loving way, but it was kind of made me think back to the romantic time of using like guides. So you remember with Legend of K Anniversary, I used what is it?
Game facts.
Game facts. Yeah. Game facts, text walkthrough with all the little, antsy characters dividing the pages and stuff.
Yeah, you had like the antsy art. Yeah, the
antsy art all over.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I loved game facts.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I would always download those and read them.
Right. Well, it happened again. So the only thing that helped me here was I went not to Game Facts. I went to IGN.
That would have been my next guess.
Yeah. And oh my gosh. And I forgot how annoying all the ads on IGN are.
IGN,
oh my God.
IGN is almost as bad as recipe websites.
it's second place, man.
It's a very close second.
Recipe website, any recipe website, and then IGN. Yeah. And so I found kind of some information there. And then I looked at the True Achievements solution and made me think of, like what the original intent of True Achievements is with, like getting help, and seeing how good you are with whatever. And so under the Legend of Valhalla achievement, it's some guy harping about how challenging it is on that difficulty. And then if you scroll down some more, there was a second solution. And I want to say a special thanks to Penske, who wrote back in 2016 that it's all about the buzzsaw throw. And then he wrote left trigger, then right trigger. And I looked at that, and wiser words have never been spoken about Thor, God of Thunder. I was like, what is this buzzsaw throw he is speaking of? I do not know this buzzsaw throw. And so I went and looked in the upgrades, and I even had the buzzsaw upgrade.
Nice.
I had purchased it. I just didn't read what it did or used it at all. And so what the buzzsaw does is it doesn't take away any of your magic version, whatever they call the magic attacks on here. And you throw your hammer at them, and I guess it turns into a buzzsaw or something. And so I guess, as you would suspect, if someone threw a hammer at you that turned into a buzzsaw, you would be very shocked or stunned that occurred. And so what happens is they sit there and they kind of go into convulsions. And while they're doing that, you can just wail away on them and then back off. And then as soon as they, come back to, you just throw the buzzsaw at them again and just rinse and repeat.
Nice.
And so I did that, and I would like to say it was first try that I beat Gimli's radioactive doppelganger, but it was second try because at the end of the first try, there was like these series of it's like a QT or a quick time,
a quick time event, QTE.
Yeah, QTE. Okay. Yeah, it was like a QTE, but they put the Q and the T and the E in the lower right hand corner of the screen that it's about the size of a nickel on my humongous TV. And I had no idea that I was even supposed to hit special buttons. I'm like, why does this guy keep throwing me off? Like, I'm trying to kill him. And he's like, I mean, I get that he would not want me to kill him, but on the same hand, I should be able to. And I could not see it was like in the little crap gray, low resolution, very small down in the corner. It's telling me to hit like left trigger. I couldn't see it at all. And finally I'm like, something. And then I saw it. I was like, oh, are you kidding me? It's because on the second try, hardly a challenge the guy now. And yeah, once I saw that, then it was easy. So anyway, I'm excited about this game now.
All right.
Because I thought this was going to be end of the road. I didn't think I thought Gimli's, radioactive Gimli was it. I thought I don't know that I can go much further here because, man, if it was a butt whooping contest, he was going to win every time. And he was putting the beat 'em up in the beat 'em up. And,
right. Yeah. No.
Yeah. And so now I'm excited. I think I might accidentally be able to finish this game, but that was a very long approach to what I was going to say, which is why it has such a high ratio. Is maybe nobody saw the Penske's advice about the buzzsaw throw for the win.
It's amazing how many techniques I have found past the first solution in achievements.
Yeah, this is number 2. I don't know why.
And like I always like, so when if I'm having a difficult time for an achievement, I always go for the solution, try to help. But then also reading the responses to the solution, sometimes that's where the actual answer is. But yeah, reading past that first solution, and I love your reply. I love your reply to the to his. I don't know if you're the only reply to him, but yeah, that is classic. That is nice.
Yeah, I want to make sure you got his props a decade later. So
right, yeah. I mean, it seems like he's still on the website because he's still got an active name.
Yeah. So if you are playing Thor and you're stuck on Radioactive Gimli, then you should use the buzzsaw and go give Pinsky some love. But so there's that, and then the other reason that it is kind of high ratio is because on like almost every achievement, you have like, it's kind of dirty. All right, so here's a dirty thing they did. So there's like, I don't know, 15 collectibles on each stage, I guess, or every area, I guess. So the way the stages are set up is kind of weird. So I won't bore you to death with the detail of that. But basically, just think 15 upgrades that you have to find within one area, and so 13 of them you can find on normal difficulty, but 2 of them are grayed out and you have to play on hard difficulty to get those. So all these achievements like maximize Thor's health for, getting all the upgrades there, all the ones for electric, that's for unlocking all the lightning colors. Marvelous, unlock all the costumes. All these different ones like that, where you have to find out
behind that.
Yeah, they're all hidden. You have to beat the game all the way through and then play it a second time and basically get to the end of the game again, because you have to, they're scattered through all the stages. So it's kind of dirty that. Yeah. So, but that's why. And then they have these feats as well, and those are tied to the collectibles as well. So you have to do like certain things in the stages, which can be challenging, but of course, one of the feats is find all the collectibles. So all the ones that are, there's one for each area. So there's complete all feats in Asgard. That's the favored prince achievement. There's Cold Warrior for completing all the feats in Niflheim and et cetera, et cetera. There's like, I don't know, probably about 12-ish achievements, maybe more, that are tied to those collectibles. And those collectibles, you have to play all the way through on hard. So So there you go. That's Thor God of Thunder. Otherwise, I wouldn't spend any time on it unless, I don't know. It's not the best game I've ever played, but it's actually it's kind of enjoyable, I guess.
Not the best, not the worst.
It's not. Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle. The camera doesn't get stuck on the wall, and that's kind of nice. So.
So if you had to guess what its star rating was, since this has kind of been a thing with our shows, what would you guess it is?
Let's see. Well, I got the page up, but I won't scroll up. I'm gonna say, I don't know. That's probably. I think a lot of people don't like this game, so it's got to be under 3. It's got to be like 2.5 or so.
2.27. Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Okay, that's lower than I thought. It's a lot of people. I think also an issue that people have with this game was that at one point it had some save issues where it would delete your progress, I think.
Oh man, yeah, no way.
I haven't ran into any issue with that, but I think there's something with that where I read that somewhere, and it was one of the reasons I was putting off playing this one, is because it had something to do with that, where you could lose all your progress. I don't know. So yeah, I don't see anything about it now, though. So maybe it's something that they fixed. Not that they're fixing games from 2011. So I don't know where I got that. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game, but I don't know. Maybe
I would love to be a game developer and just fix games that just decades later. Oh,
yeah, here you
go back and play this game.
Yeah. Now this one you can because it's available physically.
It's a physical copy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can find it.
Yeah, it's not.
Add it to my collection.
Yeah, it's not bad. A couple of my friends have played it. The usual suspects, Redemption, Lucas, and actually, not many of my friends have played this.
Some was the correct word.
Yeah, I thought there was more. Then I started not recognizing any of the names. So,
There you go. There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, there's about 10 of my friends that have played this. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm right at the middle. I am number 6 on my friends list.
So there is. So I'm looking at the achievement distribution, and how many achievements do you have in this one?
Where am I at? 11 right now.
Okay. So I mean, is there a big drop off? Because it looks like it stops at like 4, and then it kind of just falls down to like 5,
Yeah,
6, and then 8, and then after 8, it's just kind of
yeah,
just
yeah.
down.
That's you're gonna have to start trying around. Yeah, after about 4 or 5 achievements because they up the difficulty level, and if you don't understand how to, there's several parts that are problematic.
Okay.
There. So, and this game has a lot of like achievements that are missable as well, where you have to go back and replay levels or redo parts over and over again, where it's something that if you aren't thinking about it, you're going to miss it. And it's got a bunch of missables. There's a lot of things not to like about this game, but I don't know. I'm enjoying it for now, especially now that I got this new buzzsaw technique that I'm rolling with.
There you go.
But anyway, so Thor, God of Thunder. I'm sure that you can probably find a copy of it for less than what you would pay for Green Jello's Serial Killer VHS. So,
right, and not Serial Killer with an S. It's Serial Killer with a C.
Yes. Do you know why it's that?
I don't.
There's a song on there called Serial Killer, and it's about like all these kid cereal mascots. That are like serial killers, like Toucan Sam.
Okay.
And then I think it's just Toucan Sam, and he's like going around killing all these mascots. Yeah, that's it. It's Toucan Sam is the serial killer, and so like in the VHS of Green Jello, spoiler alert, he decapitates the Trix rabbit, and then he like smashes the heads in of Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Okay.
I think he like, pulls out their spinal column, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Man. It's pretty brutal. Maybe you can probably find these on YouTube, I'm sure.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, I love me some Green Jello back in the day, man.
Green Jello.
Yeah. And listen to Rock and Roll Pumpkin while you're at it. It's my favorite one on the album. Yeah.
All right. I'll have to, because I don't recall Rock and Roll Pumpkin. I don't.
It's very repetitive.
Okay.
Yeah. Rock and Roll Pumpkin. Say it again.
Rock and Roll Pumpkin.
Say it again. You sure you don't know this song?
I may know the song. I may know this song. I do have a little bit of news if we want to transition to another news segment.
Man, we need
the last one went so good.
We need one of those nifty like news segment bumper music.
Right. Breaking news.
I do believe we now have one. Okay.
There we go. Perfect. Just got it for you.
Yeah.
You have to clip that. But
to the soundboard.
So we are recording on Wednesday, and they had the GDC today, the Gamers Development Conference. So I know Microsoft had a what is it called when you get up and you talk in front of everybody? Conference, but it was there's a better
press release.
Yes, press release. But yeah, they discussed some things, and I know in the Discord I had the link here up. I was going to use that for my guide. In the Discord, they had showed what they were discussing, but I know they talked about it last week, and Koosh and Wild West just had talked about last week about the next Xbox console. But I know between now and then it was actually confirmed and named. We have there's going to be another Xbox console, and it is Project Helix. Have you heard about this? Have you seen anything about it yet?
I know this is going to come as a shock to you, but I have not. I'm too busy playing Thor, God of Thunder from 14 years ago while listening to Green Jello songs. So,
so it is confirmed that there is the next Xbox console is going to be Project Helix, and they're going to start sending alpha prototypes to developers starting in 2027. So it's still a couple years off, but Project Helix is the name of it, and it's going. Jason Ronald, I guess, is a VP of in the Xbox ethos, and he was saying that Project Helix is going to be a Xbox that plays your PC games, which all of this has been leaked and speculated upon and talked about by many talking heads. But they say it's going to be an Xbox that plays your PC games. Now, with something like that, like, is it an Xbox that plays your PC games, or is it really just a PC that plays your Xbox games? I mean,
sounds like a crappy computer.
Does it even matter, at that point?
So the Xbox exists now will cease to exist. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I mean, they say it's going to be the next Xbox console.
So what's the difference between this and just being like a Steam gamer? I guess at that point.
I don't know. Is it going to so assuming like from what that says, it's going to be able to play your Steam games and play your GOG and your Epic's games, whatever else whatever else you get, whatever platform you use. Steam's obviously the one that all PC gamers, not all, but PC gamers use leaps and bounds ahead of other platforms on PC. But I mean, is this too much? I don't know if they're trying to shoehorn something in there, but people are basically saying, well, it's just a PC that plays Xbox games then, instead of what they're saying it is.
Yeah, so I don't like it.
So yeah, it's.
I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Sounds like some tomfoolery to me, but
I mean, and then there was a bunch of nerd speak about DirectX and their partnership with AMD, and that's going to be next gen ray tracing and stuff I didn't really care about, but they were saying there was another thing they were talking about. There's a game preservation team. And let me see if I can find the quote. I see NBA Kirkland posted this little summary in our gaming news Discord. As part of our 25th anniversary later this year, the game preservation team will release some iconic games from the past that are now going to be able to be played in entirely new ways.
So, Legend of K anniversary redone? Is that
right? What the heck does that mean? In entirely new ways. And so there was some speculation in there. Like RetroTree said, give me an official Xbox 360 emulator for PC, which would be cool. Or he even mentioned, put original Xbox games on there with achievements, or even other retro games with achievements. That would get me to play some older games for sure. But yeah, just interesting that they're they made it a point to focus that four generations of Xbox games are going to be able to be playable. They alluded to the fact that 4 generations of Xbox games are going to be able to be playable on this new console. So, I mean, even nowadays, is that even important nowadays? Do you think?
No.
I mean, I enjoy playing some of the 360 games on my Series X, but I really backwards compatibility really doesn't sell me the next Xbox,
Yeah, so here's like this really shiny, better thing to play something that's old and musty like us.
Exactly. Like I want the next generation. I want to be wowed by the next generation,
Yeah. Well, you got to get the crispness of the pixels of the shovelware, the 60 shovelware games that are coming out this week and next week and the week after that.
And the week after.
Yeah.
Oh, and also on Windows 11 machines now there's going to be an Xbox mode.
Oh. So is it going to be kind of like the turbo button on the old 486s or
maybe?
Okay.
But they say it'll be a more. I mean, I assume I didn't go deep into reading about it. I'm just reading like a summary and reading what others said about it. But I assume it's going to be, from what I read, look like an Xbox dashboard on your PC. I guess, but I don't know I don't know why you need the Xbox dashboard on a PC if you're going to just launch your games.
How about just make a console?
Right? Like the reason I don't play PC is because I don't want to like. Everybody's like, oh, PC Master Race, which is fine, whatever. I just don't want to sit at my desk playing my video games. I want to relax on the couch in my living room with my feet up and my shoes and socks off. And
I don't want like a crappy little, because you're not going to be able to match what you can do with a PC with a little console. Because I mean, my PC's ginormous. Like it's, it's like heavy and like, it's I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, like my PC is huge.
Yeah.
So that's their big thing. Like the next Xbox will be able to play your PC games as well. That's like their big selling point. It seems like. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, and then if you can do that, like, what's the cost going to be? Is it is there going to be a 2-tier system? You're going to have a Series X and a Series S. So you're going to have. And what are you even going to name it? Like we know Microsoft has a problem naming their Xbox. Jesus.
To me, the cost would be my dignity to get a console that is not a console.
I mean, unfortunately, I know I will probably be one of the first people in line to pick it up. But, that's just, I have to be one of the first to transition to the next generation. I got.
So you're gonna be first in line to get the brand new Xbox, and then you're gonna fire up Scorchy on it.
I'm gonna fire up Scorchy. I'm gonna fire up. And Scorchy's a relatively new game. I'll fire up Legend of K.
Yeah, anniversary.
Thor got a Thunder anniversary.
That's right, the classics, man. That's what they're talking about.
So, and also there was another thing I saw that Isrit had posted in the Discord, and this was so Microsoft had filed for a patent, and I think this patent was either in 2025 or 2024, but it was exposed, like Text for Games, the website. They kind of found it and put it out there, where this patent would let, and Sony has put it in a patent similar to this, but let me say it. This patent would let AI or a trained human helper briefly take over your game when you're stuck on a tough part of the game. Like if you're stuck in a puzzle area or stuck on a boss fight. And it would, so an AI bot or another human helper would take over your game to play through it.
Does it, when you're finished with that, does it mail you a participation trophy, or is it?
I don't know that, and it actually mentioned in the patent. Funny you should mention that. It mentioned that in the patent.
It did.
It even discussed about like achievements. Like if the helper had played through a section of the game where an achievement would have been awarded normally, how would that? Who would it award it to? Would it even get awarded? So. But yeah, that's another patent that came forward. And like Sony's patent was something where like a ghost player or a ghost something would show up on the screen and you could follow what the ghost player was doing. But like Microsoft's patent was you would actually give over control to something else, whether it was an AI or another human player. So that it was filed in 2024 apparently. So what do you think about that? Having somebody else help you get through. I mean, have you ever had?
It sounds like they're encroaching on achievement flex. See, exactly. I don't appreciate this.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's our business model. We're trying to do something here, man. Come on.
Yes, because I know.
Come on.
Yeah, Arash Sharma.
Yeah.
You need to shut this down. And I know I'm sure there's patents that get filed that don't go anywhere. It's just, we got an idea. We got to apply for a patent for it.
Idea.
But yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Like that's what we do at Achievement Flex in person, seeing each other, unlocking achievements for our friends that don't know how to do it.
Are they trying to eliminate rage quit? I mean, is that? I mean, just think of how fewer controllers they will sell. They're not going to make as much money off of gamers demolishing their controllers from radioactive Gimli punching them in the face 100 times and
slamming you against the ground.
Yes.
Oh, I know my allergies are acting up now.
Oh. Well.
But yeah, no. So those were just two interesting gaming things I wanted to point out that Yes, officially Project Helix is underway. What were the previous Xbox projects?
Scorpio.
Scorpio, yeah. Scorpio was one. Was Durango one, I think, too?
Day
Durango.
one.
The day,
I just remember because they used to be cool, and you used to get a special edition controller when you bought the the original on the first day. I still got my Xbox Project Scorpio controller and my day one controller.
I think I have my day one controller. I used to have the Project Scorpio Xbox, and I think I sold that.
Mm-hmm. And then they got away from it. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah. Do you have the day one achievement?
Oh yeah. We talked about this on the podcast, and I think it's cool, and it's like really highly sought after now. And
oh, is it? Oh man, I wonder.
Yeah. So okay, we're gonna rehash this. We're rehashing this.
Okay, yeah.
X and I we talked about this.
This is new to me. Yeah.
Okay, so all right. So for those of you that didn't join us whenever it was, I don't know. It's been a while, but so for the day one achievement, it is you can't get it anymore. Okay, so for those of you that are completely lost, so when the day one console went out, there was this little slip of paper in it that was black, and it said like day one, or it had like Xbox logo on the front, and then it's like day one, thanks for purchasing, and then here's a code, and you punch the code in, you get an achievement. And what was funny to me when we were talking about this originally was like, go look at that achievement. It's you can see it on True Achievement site, and like when it first started, everyone was like, "Oh, this is so dumb. What's next? We're going to just pay for achievements." What is this? Oh, it was so funny. Like everyone's just like, "Oh, all high and mighty, like, oh, I'm too good for this, and just really crapped all over it. And then at some point, like scroll through the comments, you'll see what I'm talking about. Everyone's crapping on it, and then at some point, people are like, "So, has anybody got an extra code?" And then and then it's like it quickly turns, and like everyone's looking for it, and everyone's like, "Oh man, this is like the coolest thing ever." And then like they're like, "Oh man, I gotta get one. Where can I get one?" And then, "Oh, you can get one off eBay, but it's gonna cost you," and all this and hilarious. That. And then at some point they're like, "Oh no, guys, I think it's over," and they discontinued it, so you can't get it anymore. And so if you bought the card that says, the little thing that's unused, you can punch it in, and what happens is that it pops, and you see it on the screen. It pops, and then there's no record that it ever occurred. It won't scan in on TA. It won't scan in.
Oh wow!
Yeah, like you can't get it. You can make it pop, but it won't do anything.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it's pretty cool, and so I'm excited. I have it. So yeah, I don't even know how to look that achievement up.
I mean I have it too. I didn't get it legit. I had to I didn't pre-order Xbox an Xbox One, and so when it released, I was trying to chase down a console, and I had to go. We were living in Long Island, so I had to go to New York City Best Buy to get it. And they didn't have any day one, because it was a special day one edition console. They had like two different ones. I don't know if it was more expensive or not, but yeah, I got a regular console. So my brother-in-law at the time had a day one console. I was like, "Hey, are you going to use that card?" He's like, "No, whatever. Here, you can have it." So I did get the day one achievement without getting a day one console.
Oh wow! Well, for me, I got it off of mine, and then me being the collector that I am, my brother, he had bought a day one also, and he still had the box. And then this is when, like, I mean, we must have talked about this about a year ago, maybe a year and a half. And I like texted him like, "Do you still have that card?" And he still had the box. I couldn't believe he still had the box, and the card was right there. So he gave it to me, and so I have an unused one sitting right over there. And not that it's going to do anybody good, because you can't. It won't do anything. I mean, you can see it pop.
Still a cool piece of nostalgia. It's still a cool piece.
I just like that I have one.
I never got the card. My brother-in-law just took a picture of it and sent it to me. So
yeah, I have two of them. I have one that's used and one that is unused, and and I'm keeping a hold of it because I think it's cool. And all these people that's really cool. And all these people poo-pooing all over it. I'm glad you don't have it. How about that? Yeah, especially since you want it now. Right. Yeah, you too bad, so sad.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, that was back. Like I was really excited about the Xbox One when they were doing like achievements
Mhm.
for apps, and they had challenges for games that were kind of like achievements. Remember those?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got a
Yeah.
couple. Are they still making those on what is that? The zombie game? Not the rock zombies, but the what was it? You know what I'm talking about?
No,
The
I have no idea.
State of Decay. That's it. State of Decay.
Oh, yeah. No, I remember State. Yeah, because it was like a State of Decay. I got several for was it Crimson Dragon?
Okay, that's not on rails though.
That it's not on rails. It's
But
not.
it is.
It
But it
should be,
is.
but it is. But it's not. But yeah, I got So I like the yeah. I just remember having the challenges. The challenges I thought were something that just didn't catch on. I mean, they were trying to really to pivot hard into achievements. And then, like, did you ever complete the TA app for achievements?
No, I
TA,
didn't.
there was an app on Xbox One for TA, and you can get all the achievements for the TA app.
Oh wow.
That was back when they had.
Yeah.
That was back when they had the snap. Remember where you would snap in on your game?
Yeah, what I remember on that is that I had it in the sense that I was trying to use it for a contest because it had a high ratio, and I thought you could use it. And then there was one achievement in there for like being the only one on your friends list that had like some achievement or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I had to like get rid of some friends to make it pop. And so I started deleting some friends, and I got it to pop, and then it didn't even count for nothing. And I felt, yeah, it's kind of bad. So
Right.
yeah, I'm not seeing this. I've been looking this whole time for the day one achievement, and I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, because I mean, it didn't have a score to it. I don't think.
Right, 0. Well, I was looking at my unlocked achievements on the Xbox One on order that I want them, and I would have popped it around that time. I wonder if they took it off the site. I don't see it anywhere. I see no record of it. I've looked for all my achievements that are zero pointers, and
we got to bring it back.
I know I'm curious now. Like, what happened to it? We brought too much attention to it the last time we talked about it.
Hey, there you go. So anyway, yeah, that was definitely a trip down nostalgia lane.
Okay, hang on.
Oh,
I found it. Okay. The name of the achievement is Xbox One.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. That's the name of the game, is Xbox One. And then the name of the achievement is Day One. I don't know why I couldn't find it earlier. But, yeah, it is. It has, interestingly enough, 85,742 tracked gamers, but only 85,730 have popped it for some reason.
How does that?
12 people have failed to pop it. But, yeah. But it's just super cool. It just says Xbox One. It's 0 gamer score for the game, and it looks like the last pop on it. When was the last pop on it? It's long since gone, but yeah, it's 2016. It looks like September of 2016 was when it went away.
Oh wow! So it wasn't even 3 years into the.
Yeah, 10 years ago it was gone. But just to give you an idea of what I was talking about with it, the last couple of comments on the guide is such a cool achievement. Wish I had this. Wish I had this one. Blammo! I have it because I'm an early adopter. Yeah, I have this one. Sadly, there is no achievement for the newer models. Like, everyone's like, all over this, right? And then like if you scrolled like somewhere where you scroll down, it was like, oh, this is so dumb. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it was funny. It was funny.
Right.
Yeah.
It would be nice to like put all those comments on a graph, like where you can see like the inverse of that curve where it starts going from negative to positive. It's like, whoop, there's the switch right there.
Yep. It's like, yep. Oh, I think it's in the forum where it is. Yeah. But if you're ever bored, That's where all the action is.
I haven't gone into the TA forums in a while, but I remember I used to have fun just kind of just dropping in there and being like, okay, this is about what I expected.
Fun fact.
Ooh.
Yes, it has a walkthrough.
Oh my god! Oh geez, hold on. I gotta find it. We gotta read this walkthrough online.
Yeah.
I have the.
I don't know if it's a walkthrough for it or it says Xbox One walkthrough. I don't know.
Oh, this is the game is Xbox One, so we're gonna go game, right?
Yeah, Xbox One is the name of the game.
All right, here. Let's scroll down.
Yeah, it's fascinating reading the whole thing.
Xbox One. Oh, I have it completed right here. I have it rated a 5-star. All right. Well, the walkthrough. It has a walkthrough. What the heck? Oh wow, it's in depth too. Wow, it's got 21 upvotes.
Yeah.
I'm sad that it took somebody 750 hours to complete this. Okay, so here we go. Let's read this live. Xbox One, Microsoft Store. This is called Xbox One pre-order, and it is obtained by pre-ordering an Xbox One through the Xbox 360 dashboard. Oh, what is that? Wait, is this something that's different?
I don't know what it is.
Xbox One pre-order? What is this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, wow, that's weird.
I don't know. A lot of weird stuff going on this one.
Okay, I can't read that. I have no idea what that is. I don't have that one on. There's an Xbox One pre-order achievement?
Apparently.
Wow. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's scroll down here to the one I have unlocked. Oh, there we go. Xbox One day one. Had to put up a guide, right? Scan your code in via Connect. Oh, that's right. You could. I remember when you could like hold codes up to the Connect, like if you had a game.
Oh yeah,
like code and the Connect would read it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Or type the sucker in. Bam! Achievement unlocked. And welcome to the Xbox One. The code is in the box of the Day One Edition Xbox One. If you're having trouble finding the code, it's a piece of paper that is in your box. If you're having trouble finding out how to redeem your code, say Xbox, use a code. And that solution is by Avenged Against. So thank you, Avenged Against, for that solution.
Yeah, that's again 10 years later. Thanks for the help, and
great, thank you. I'm surprised at all these different Xbox achievements that I had no idea were out there. Just Xbox 360 launch team, Connect launch team. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure they're more for like devs and people that worked on the on it, but that's still pretty cool. Not lame at all.
Indeed. Yeah.
Oh,
people finally came around and realized the brilliance of it.
I
was looking for. I was trying to find like where I read about all those people that were like just crapping all over it, but I can't find it right now. Yeah.
I do want to let you know I have an update. I believe that Hawkeye Berry listened to you, and he rated the game 4.5 stars.
He finally stopped doing the automatic 5.
Yeah. He rated the Entropy Center 4.5 stars. So
I mean that's Inigo's beef, not mine. So
oh, okay, yeah. We'll have to let Inigo know next time he's on.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if he got his collector's area yet. That's anyway.
I think it's a midnight release, so he's waiting for another hour.
Well, speaking of Hawkeye Berry, we have any milestones? Did you have any milestones for anybody?
Oh,
I got one. I got a good one for you.
Go ahead.
All right. So I want to give a shout out to Nip Nip. He finished Dawn of the Monsters, and Dawn of the Monsters is not an easy completion in the beat 'em up world. It is a very high ratio game, and by most standards, it is almost 8,000 TA for 2,000 gamer score. Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess it's only a 4 ratio, but man, it feels like it's a lot more challenging than that. It's a challenging beat 'em up by any measure. So props to Nip Nip getting that done.
Yeah.
I'm a little jealous.
Oh,
I'll be honest.
That's great. Yeah. No, fantastic.
I mean, there's only 7 people that have finished it. So out of 530 ish. So there he is, number 7, Nip Nip.
Nice.
Yep. So congrats.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So there you go. That was my wonderful milestone.
What the milestone? No, it's great. I know. I did see Triple Triad did post today in Brad Camp that he unlocked the achievement for 50 fruit crates on time in Sea of Thieves. I don't know how. I know that's one that takes a while to get, but Sea of Thieves is a long completion.
I'm so glad I could drag him back into that life.
That's if I had one game I was regretted not going for, because so they announced the closure of the servers and everybody was rushing to get the multiplayer done because they had multiplayer achievements, because they were just going to make those legacy achievements. You wouldn't be able to get them after they close the servers, right?
You're right.
And so I was like, yeah, whatever. I've never played. I don't need to get them done. But now I'm like, man, it would have been nice to get them done, because now I can't. You can't complete the game. And I enjoy Sea of Thieves. I know Jay Black does too. So, but yeah. So if I had one achievement regret, it would be the Sea of Thieves multiplayer achievements.
Yeah, that's interesting. I had never played it until this recent GTAS, and then I only played that one, whatever season update or whatever. I've never played it outright, so I don't have much room to talk about it. I mean, I enjoyed it when I did play it. It was pretty cool.
Maybe I could pull you into a game with me, Hawkeye, and AZ, because we do enjoy playing the game every now and then.
Yeah, can I beat things up?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll shoot you out of the cannon at other ships.
Well, I guess that's about all I got, man. You got anything?
I believe that's it. I got 43 minutes to get an achievement before this day passes over.
You go, man. Yep. Cats with guns, man.
That's supposed to be cats with. I will definitely do some cats with guns. Does that have a PC stack? Because I will buy that right now.
Yep, for sure. Yep, cats with guns.
All right, you're gonna hear me typing on the computer because I have.
All right, yep. I mean, it's worth it for cats with guns. I mean, they're cats and they got guns. So like these aren't hidden cats. These cats are out in the open, and
there's a cats with guns bundle, Windows and Xbox.
There you go, man.
Done. Buying it right now.
That's an easy sell, wasn't it?
Right. Buy.
Yeah. Buy now.
Love it. All right, yeah. So I will extend my streak before I go hop on Helldivers.
Well, I appreciate you, and maybe we'll get Nigo back next time, and if not, then I'm sure we'll have a good excuse when we do talk to him.
He's gonna have to show us his feather.
Yeah. Shoot. All right, man. Well, for everyone else, thanks for listening. Class dismissed.
Peace.